opportunities to praise God. So I call life challenges opportunities to grow and opportunities to praise God. For our talk today, I'm going to flip-flop some. I'm going to call it challenges or opportunities to grow as we go along. So how do one build resilience? Outlook is important here. Being able to adapt and adjust one's mindset and behavior when life doesn't go as planned is important. Being optimistic, maintaining a hopeful outlook is paramount. Being self-aware of one's emotions, strengths and weaknesses, and reactions. Managing the emotions to avoid overreaction and emotional burnt out builds resilience. Support systems are also very important. Surrounding oneself with encouragers, surrounding oneself with people who encourage and support during turbulent times really helps. Goal setting is critical to building and strengthening mental well-being and mental resilience. Proper goal setting empowers individuals to navigate these life's challenges in a constructive manner, acting instead of reacting when situations occur. The goals have to be intentional. They have to be pertinent and meaningful. When setting goals, the goals have to be specific. That is, focus on clearly defined objectives. For instance, I'm going to pick exercise as a goal here. So that is specific. And I can then say specifically that I will exercise for 30 minutes daily. The goal has to be measurable. You should be able to track your progress, maybe with an Apple Watch or just journaling. You can track your daily exercises. The goal has to be achievable. So they have to be realistic and attainable based on your current capabilities and resources. In the exercise example, you have to create the consistent time to exercise. You have to have a mini gym or a treadmill, or better still, just brisk walk 30 minutes a day. It has to be relevant. Aligning your goals with your values and long-term well-being is important. In our example, I will prioritize self-care by spending more time outdoors and exercising. The goal has to be time-bound. You have to set deadlines to create motivation. Like, I will lose 5 pounds with my exercising by the end of the month. You don't want to set a goal to lose 30 pounds or 50 pounds at the end of the month. No, 5 pounds, 1 to 2 pounds a week is sufficient and it will be sustainable. The goals must not be overwhelming. Large goals can be broken down into smaller, manageable chunks that will create a sense of accomplishment, which in essence build confidence and attain more strides. You must prioritize mental health, though, in your goals. This is a triad of the emotional, physical, and social. Emotionally, practice gratitude. Develop positive thinking habits. Learn stress management techniques. Eating junk is not one of these, please. Don't stress eat. That's not permissible, okay? It's not one of the stress management techniques. Physically, exercise regularly. Maintain a balanced diet. Get enough sleep. I butchered sleep tonight. Said did too. Not good, but we allowed once in a while. Socially, build a support network of friends, family, or mentors, those who can offer advice and encouragement. Break down goals into actionable steps. The more manageable the steps, the more likely you are to stay on track and succeed without feeling overwhelmed. For example, if I set the goal to become more resilient in handling stress, I'll give you 3 actionable steps. 1, learning a breathing technique for relaxation. That was why I put on my camera, because I want to show you this breathing technique. You know, you take a deep breath, deep, 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 deep. You take the deep breath longer than I did, and then you blow it out through the mouth like that. When you try it, you'll be surprised. You get instant feeling that you're relaxed. It also reduces blood pressure when you do this consistently, like, 20 reps, 30 reps at a stretch daily. Actionable step 2, practice mindfulness meditation for 5 to 10 minutes every morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time is best for you. Actionable step 3, have a time to reflect daily, reflecting on one challenge you faced during the day and how you handled or responded to it. So you have actionable steps when you set the goals so that they can be easily attainable. I'm going to run quickly through 6 key strategies to building mental resilience. The first one is cultivating a growth mindset. The idea of a growth mindset, coined by Carol Dweck, emphasizes that abilities and intelligence can be developed over time with effort. The mindset helps you face setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than as signs of failure. You have to change your perspective on failure. See failure as a part of learning rather than something to be feared or avoided. Embrace challenges. Challenges are growth opportunities, not obstacles. Keep improving. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. Focus on learning and progress, not just the end result. The second strategy is building emotional awareness and regulation. Emotional awareness involves recognizing your emotions and how they influence your thoughts and actions. By understanding your emotional state, you can regulate your responses rather than reacting impulsively. It's always best to act instead of reacting. So, engage in regular mindfulness meditation to stay connected to your emotions and thoughts. Journaling is also important. Write down your thoughts and feelings to understand emotional triggers and patterns. They would help you to know how to navigate. Cognitive reframing helps challenge negative or unhelpful thoughts and replace them with more balanced perspectives. The third strategy is focusing on self-compassion. Being kind and understanding to yourself in times of hardship can significantly improve resilience. Self-compassion is about recognizing your shared humanity, knowing that we all struggle, and treating yourself with same kindness you would offer to a friend. Practice forgiveness, self-forgiveness. Let go of guilt and regret. Mistakes are opportunities for growth. reduce self-criticism, challenge the inner critic, and focus on affirming your efforts and progress. The fourth strategy is practicing self-management techniques. Managing stress is a cornerstone of building mental resilience. There are different ways to manage stress. One size does not fit all. Breathing exercises helps. I just showed you a simple technique. With in the deep breathing that I showed you. Physical activity is life-saving. Exercises releases endorphins, which improve mood and mental clarity. Time in nature is important. Spending time outdoors can help reduce stress and improve mental health. You also get vitamin D. It's very important. Sorry, I have only 10 minutes. I would have gone into that too. The fifth key strategy is building a strong support system. Mental resilience isn't going about things alone. Don't do it alone. Having strong social connections provides emotional resources, perspectives, and practical help during difficult times. Seek help when needed. It doesn't make you look like a weakling. No, you're not. Don't hesitate to reach out to a therapist, counselor, or trusted friends and family when you need guidance or support. Unfortunately, our culture is one of secrecy. And it doesn't help that mental health is stigmatized in our culture. We have to change this. Again, I thank the organizers for this topic and for thinking this, because I can see that you're on the cutting edge and on the right path to even think this, because you know what is going on in our community, in our society, that needs to change. Be there for others. Strengthen your connections by offering support to others. This will foster a sense of community and shared resilience. The sixth key strategy is developing problem-solving skills. Resilient individuals are often good problem solvers. When faced with challenges, instead of becoming paralyzed by uncertainties, they take a step back to evaluate solutions. That's where we all need to be. And that's why we're having this talk. They break down problems. It helps to break challenges into smaller, more manageable components and then tackle solutions for them. Secondly, look for lessons. Find the lessons or opportunities in each setback. And stay flexible. Sometimes the first solution doesn't work. Being adaptable is key to bouncing back. I'm going to switch gears really quickly to prioritizing mental health for overall well-being. Mental resilience is tied to mental health. Here are several ways to prioritize your mental health, ensuring that you are better equipped to handle life's challenges. The first and foremost is to establish a healthy routine. Routine offers a sense of stability and control. A daily routine that includes time for work, exercise, relaxation, and social activities help maintain balance. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Eat a balanced diet to fuel both body and mind. Regular physical exercise is a natural stress reliever and mood booster. Indulge in it. Secondly, create boundaries to protect your energy. Setting boundaries is vital for managing your mental energy. Learn to say no to commitments or activities that can drain you. Limit social media exposure. WhatsApp can be, oh my Lord, overwhelming. Hey, create boundaries with your devices to avoid information overload. Set work-life boundaries. Establish clear distinctions between work and personal time. Thirdly, practice regular reflection and gratitude. Gratitude practices improve resilience by shifting focus from what's lacking to what's positive in your life. Gratitude journaling. Write down 3 things you are grateful for each day. Every day, 3 things you are grateful for. Write it down. Positive affirmations. Use affirmations to remind yourself of your self-worth and strengths. Fourthly, seek professional support when needed. Mental health professionals such as therapists and counselors are invaluable resources. Regular check-ins with the therapist can help manage stress, prevent burnout, and build coping mechanisms. I'm not talking about your pastors, oh, not them. They're good. Utilize them on the side, but please, I'm talking about professional therapies. My final thoughts. Building mental resilience is a lifelong practice. It requires patience, self-compassion, and continuous effort. By setting meaningful goals and integrating resilience or resilience building practices into your daily life, you can cultivate the strength to navigate life's challenges while prioritizing your mental well-being. Resilience allows you not only to survive, but to thrive despite adversity. I want to say kudos, though, to Nigerians. I think we're the most resilient human beings on the face of the planet. I hear this talk all the time where they say suffering and smiling. It's about Nigerians. I've had that phrase, being said. Anyways, thank you very much for this opportunity. I'm sorry I tried 10 minutes. I don't know. I think I might have been a little bit over, but I appreciate the opportunity. May the Lord grant us all the resilience and the mental health that we need to set appropriate goals and navigate life successfully. Thank you.